I'm done with London. I'm gone. But I'm disappointed with you Jamaican restaurants. My house, I did 2 roofs.
2?
It's not everybody is a builder or a contractor. I don't like food, but I like cooking it. Be careful of the partners you invest with. This is Ghana. I know Ghana. I live here. I know how things run. You're a foreigner. So when I heard there's an investor, no, I am concerned.
What? That you're selling your business?
I've already collected the 25,000 US dollars from these people. We don't want to see you make the same as me or make more than me. So I rather tear you down. And I say, yeah, that's my account. Run back the piece. I started out that was working. I ended up went away. One-man band, so you gotta close shop. They put shit on it. Nobody wants shit on your jerk chicken. But then if I buy your food, it don't taste right because we feel like Collaborate is going to reduce our profits. If I say that, yeah, I'm making millions from it, yet I'm lying. Don't believe me. Say this here tree, you have killed this tree. Proper something this in and ramp with it.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Built for Ghana. So today I have with me Scot.
What up?
Hey! It has been a very long time since I've seen you, like years.
Wow, it's like what? 6 years around?
Maybe, probably something like that,
Yeah, but we haven't gone. We're still here.
Yeah. So because the last time I saw you, you were still in the UK.
Yes.
But now you're living in Ghana.
Living full time. Loving it.
Okay, so you obviously have a Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
But you're in Ghana. Why didn't you go to Jamaica?
You know what? If I say that spiritually I'm connected to Ghana, some people might be like, but that's how I feel.
Right.
My very first encounter with Ghana, you know, I was so connected that I didn't want to leave. Literally cried tears. Don't laugh at me.
Really?
But yes, I swear. I came here for 2 weeks and I remember the day we're getting ready for the airport and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I going back to London?
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, a lot of people wants to run away to London and I'm trying to run away from London.
Yeah.
But I felt like I'm at home. I felt at peace. I felt like this is where I belong. And so instead of going to Jamaica, it's like I'm used to Jamaica. I go there all the time. It's my bloodline and all these things. But Ghana is just somewhere else that makes me feel like this is where I belong.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So because I know you were talking about coming to Ghana for some years.
Yes.
How many years do you reckon you were prepping for?
I was prepping for too long. You know what? It got to a point where I'm like, am I actually going? Am I actually going?
Yeah.
And then, okay, we're leaving this December. December come. Oh, we're leaving next year, December. And then it goes on and goes on. So I think just before COVID, that was when I actually wanted to come. And then COVID came. So then everything delays the whole process. And then we all have to reset all over again. So then that took another, say 5 years, literally. Yeah, because 2025 years. So, you know, almost 5 years, literally. So...
Because I remember you talking about coming to Ghana, and I actually thought you were one of these people, these guys are talking about coming to Ghana, they will never come. Because I meet so many people that have plans to come, but they never quite make it.
Yeah.
But you have made it here.
And I'll tell you why. I'm the type of person, I don't like to just talk, I like to do. As I said, because I fell in love with Ghana from the first time, I could not get myself away. So twice a year I'm coming. And it's just like, people would say you have a calling. I don't know what the purpose is, but I feel like for me, there was a place for me here. So not just saying it, I wanted to. I actually came to live in Ghana years before that.
Oh, really?
Yes. American House. I rented an apartment at American House. That was, as I say, probably 10 years ago. And I came to do some music stuff and all these things.
Yeah.
And for the first 3 months, it wasn't going according to plan.
Yeah.
You know, you make preparations and everyone promise you. And then you came and you're like, where's the promises? You're sitting there waiting for something to happen. And then after 3 months, I went back. Oh. Yeah, so that was my very, very first official time. Like, I'm done with London, I'm gone. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Ghana 10 years ago, what did that look like for you?
10 years ago, I think there was so much opportunity. Based on what I was doing at the time, I was getting so much opportunity that it made me wanted to stay, wanted to come. You understand? Now that I've settled here, I'm seeing a difference. your home is like you live. This is where you live. So okay, you're gonna get up. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. It's like you gotta now have to make those possibilities possible.
Right.
You understand? But back then there was a lot of possibilities that was just offering on the plate. Maybe because my Jamaicanness, and maybe at that time my youth was upon me. I'm an old man now, so
please.
You understand? So the chances to do things then was a lot. When I mean a lot, I was like everywhere, and I was surprised. Like, this is what I want. I'm coming. Yeah. So it's changed. Yeah.
So do you think it was just the disappointments that happened that caused you to go back?
Yes. Yes. It's the because when you pack and you left a country that you have lived in over 20 odd years, 30 odd years, you are used to a certain type of lifestyle. So the moment you packed up and you come somewhere else, and the things that was on the table, on the cards, are no longer there, it makes things a little bit more, disheartened. Now you have to think twice. If I sit here, what am I going to do? Or am I going to make this thing work from plan A to plan B? Because if someone promised you roses, and then you got there and they give you thorns, then you'd be like, this is not what we were talking about before. So it was unfortunate for me. I was disappointed because I really, I did so much to get here. I came, I rented the apartment, I furnished the apartment.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It was unfurnished. It was unfurnished. I have to buy bed, dresser, stove, fridge.
What?
I did all that.
So what did you do with all the stuff?
That's the crazy part of it, because I had a next door neighbor.
Oh gosh. God bless that person.
Yeah, that guy. I can't remember his name, but he was cool. He was Nigerian actually. Yeah, and he was fine. And I remember I was gonna go, and I said to him that I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And we were talking about negotiating something.
Yeah.
So I said, listen, I'm leaving everything, bro. You can have it. Just give me X, Y amount. It was nothing compared to what I spent, but I felt good that I got something back, and I gave it to him.
Really?
Yeah, like everything, like that was crazy. But here I am.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So now you're back. You've come back with a plan.
Yes.
What's your plan been?
My plan. I came back. My plan is surprising. What I mean surprising, it means when you have an idea in your head and you're thinking like, okay, this is what I want to do, but then you're currently doing it, but then when you came and you actually do it and you realize, hey, it actually works. So for me, like, my thing is I have always loved food. I'm a chef by profession. That's what I trained for. Right. I've over 10 years experience in the hotel industries and the cruise ships. So for me, I wanted to do something into that field, food stuff, I bought a restaurant. That's a story. That's off camera story.
No. Okay, I want to go into your businesses, but I don't want to go into it.
No. Don't worry,
I'm going to get all of that from you.
That's crazy.
Okay, so you've come with a plan this time.
Yes.
Now, I've interviewed you before on my other channel, right?
I remember that.
Yes, and you were in the process of building a house.
Yes.
Right? How has that gone for you?
Rollercoaster. And you gotta say sweet bitter. You understand, because we went through the bitterness. Now you can enjoy some of the sweetness. So it's completed. You understand? Yeah, it's completed. We're comfortable there. When it comes to house, you still have this little bit to finish here off. A little bit of finishing here and there, but apart from that, it's done. You know what I mean? And I'm happy. Takes a lot of money, a lot of dedication. You know what I mean?
Yes.
A lot of tears too, maybe. Yeah, somehow. But
it definitely takes some tears.
Yeah.
What did you learn from the building process?
I learned that you have to be present. Building can be very daunting on you, meaning you have to pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you can, run into some difficulty that you don't really want to get into. For example, my house, I did 2 roofs.
2?
Exactly. Now everybody thinking like,
a second, like what?
Everyone, I know you guys gonna be like, which house carries 2 roofs?
Right.
No, my house had 2 roofs. So the first roof we did, the guy it's a secret roof. So the guy did not place it properly, and it was leaking immensely, like seriously leaking, like leak everywhere. So then they tried to readjust and all they do is damage the roofing sheets. So all the roofing sheet got so badly damaged, we got to clear that off, get rid of that, literally put it in a bin bag and throw it in the bin.
No.
Swear down, nothing safe. Then we got to get another roofing guy to come in, redo the rafters, balance everything out, redo the roof. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, you know.
So how much did it cost you to redo the roof?
So for redoing the roof, it was about 60,000. So we spent, yes it is, yeah. So the first roof was a little bit cheaper. It was around 45, 50, around that mark.
Yeah.
So imagine you spend 110,000 Ghana cedis on your roof alone just to, so my POP was the crazy. But anyway, as I said, building is lovely. You know, do it, but just be mindful that you got to keep your eyes on things and just be there, be in that present, in that moment, just to watch, see, making sure they're doing it, because it's not everybody is a builder or a contractor. A lot of people say, I can do. Yeah. You get a lot of, I can do it, Charlie. Oh, yeah. And that's it.
Because you were building from abroad at the time. You were in the UK, you were building here.
Yes.
How were you able to sort of manage that process?
I had someone here that was overlooking, you know, who I could rely on. That's one of the greatest part of me doing it. I could say, okay, I need this design done. Yeah. Get the guy come in. Can they do it? Yes. What's the budget? You know what I mean? Yeah. And then counter quote. Get a quote from A, get a quote from B, and see who's, you know, and then just work with it. Okay. So that helped. Yeah.
But you would come every now and again.
Oh, yeah, twice a year.
Okay, okay. Yeah. All right. So now that you're here, I know you are doing some things business-wise. You've been doing quite a few things business-wise.
Crazy. This guy is crazy.
Okay, so first of all, tell me on the surface what those businesses are.
Surface, food business, music business. Yeah. So, music and food.
Music and
food.
Yeah. Okay. So, why those two things? I know you said you're a chef and you wanted to bring it here.
You know what? Why? Let's go with the music part first. Music is my first love. Yeah. It's always been my first love. I just love watching people on stage, the way they're performing, the way they are in charge of, you know, take control of the crowd. Yeah. So for me, from youth, that was always a passion for me to get on stage and do it. So then I started performing, doing all this music, making music myself. And then, as I said, with the food, I don't like food, but I like cooking it.
Really?
Yeah. I like preparing food, but I don't like to eat. Yeah, so that's the crazy part of it. So I just like to see it. More often, I just love to see what it looks like on the plate, you know. Really? But yeah, so that kind of, like, I remember in secondary school when I was about to choose what I want to do, like, as a career, and I remember I've always passed the canteen, you know, where the bigger kids are doing the preparation. I'm looking in, I'm like, they look like they're having so much fun. Really? Yeah, and I say, you know what? That is what I want to do. I didn't want to do anything else apart from music or food. So, and then once I got into it, that was history. I just love it, just making it. And I like compliment. When somebody say the food is nice, I love that. So that's what I do. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So what kind of food do you do?
So back then, you know, we cook anything from anything from a la carte they can't even talk right now. From a menu, you know, which we could do lamb chops, we do pork chops, you know, we do escovitch, we do like salads, you know, different dressings, Thousand Island dressings, whatever you think that you see on a plate that looks good, we can make it. You understand me? Because we're trained to do it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I know you skimmed over it very quickly. When you came, you opened a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about that experience.
That was one of the best experiences.
Okay.
Bittersweet. It's more bitter than sweet, but that was one of the best things for me because I've always wanted to own a restaurant. So when I got the opportunity to buy a restaurant in Osu, don't blame me if I say it wrong, Osu, but yes, it made me feel like, yes, I am here now. You understand? But business took a dive, not in the form of sales, or it means partnership. So what I would say, be careful of the partners you invest with.
Oh, yes.
You understand?
Yes.
You know, you work hard abroad, wherever, you make all this money and you put that money into, you know, investment, and then you have a partner who don't respect you, a partner who undermined your, you know what I mean, your ability to run a business, or they just think that, you know what, I'm using him to get this. And then when I get this, then I'll get him out.
Right.
You understand? I've heard a lot about, this is Ghana. I know Ghana, I live here. I know how things run. You're a foreigner. You know, let me handle. That is the problem.
So it's a Ghanaian person?
Yeah, it's Ghanaian. The funny part of it is a British Ghanaian guy.
Really?
Yeah, and you know, so for me, losing that business was my first official business.
But how did you lose it?
Because if you guys have time, you need to stick with this, because you're going to love this. You have a business, and then your business partner come to you and say, oh, there's an investor in your business. Now, think about it, investor. If someone come to invest in your business, you both have to discuss what we are willing to give up.
Yes.
In, you know, whether how many percentage and what is entitled in the contract. Are we giving him equity? Are we just giving him profit? Are we giving him both?
Right.
These are the things. But then again, as a businessman, you have to realize that you cannot give up a certain amount of percentage. That means it's either you're selling your business, selling your shares, or you're giving up a little bit of investment for an XY. This guy came to me, oh yeah, someone want to invest. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, for what? Because currently, we bought an established business.
Yeah.
It's already established. We bought it with the staffs. We bought the brand, Facebook. We bought everything. That means the business, all we need to do is just walk in, making sure that procurements, we're buying up stuff, we're paying staff, we're paying snits, we're doing all these things. We didn't have to do anything. Business was making profit. We do a lot of online sale. You understand? So it was doing good. So when I heard there's an investor, no, I am concerned, then he told me that there's an investor who wants to invest, say around 25,000 US dollars in the business for 75% of the business.
What? That you're selling your business?
There you go. There you go. So when I hear that, I'm like, did I hear right? Let me just ask again. Yeah, we need to inject money in the business. You cannot, nobody on this earth right now who owns a business will give up 75% of their business to any investors.
No.
You go on Dragons Den.
And not for 25.
Not for 20.
What?
You go on Dragons Den. You must have seen that.
Yeah.
And these people are only don't even want to give away 20%. Sometimes it's like, oh, 15, 10. 5, and they're getting big money for 15, 20% or 30% the most. And this guy wants to give 75% to someone. So we had an argument because I was backing them like, I own 40% of the business.
Yeah.
You own 60%. Okay, you own 10% more than me. That's fine. But regardless of that, you don't own 75% for you to sell to anybody or invest to anybody. So let's work this out. We had a meeting, and he became very disrespectful. Tell me, I don't know how to run a business. I'm not a business person because somebody want to inject money, and I'm worried about 75% is given to them. If he's getting 1% of a million, he still will be happy.
Then he should give him up his share.
So I decided, after consulting with a few people, I will sell you 20%, and I'll keep 20% as a silent partner.
Right.
And then you will now have 80% to go sell the 75% that you want. And I'll be just relaxed and collect my profit. He didn't want that. He did not want that.
So how did he want you to divide
So
it?
he wanted me to just basically be a yes man. I said, okay, no problem. That's fine. And then the guy is very cheeky because while we were talking, he said 1 minute and he went inside. He came out with a briefcase. Swear to God. He said, look, I've already collected the 25,000 US dollars from these people.
What?
Yes.
He's doing a deal without you.
He did a deal without me. Collect 25,000 from some random person and want to give up 75% of the business that he does not own.
What?
So when I saw that, I was like, I looked at him like, are you for real? Because my inventory of our shop, we had few items that needed to repair, but there's no way that would have come up to 20,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even if we buy a new one, it wouldn't come up to even 25,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
So I've already done the maths. Our shop is not running to the ground. We have procurements, we are making sales, we are making profits. So why would we? So that really left a bitter taste in my mouth because.
So how much had you invested in the business to start it up?
So the business was selling for close to 40,000.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had to do it. So 60% of 20,000, if you can do the math, 40,000, then you can do the math. You know what I mean? So that's how we split it.
Right.
You know, originally I wanted 50, but I didn't have that money because I was building at the time, so I couldn't take away building money to focus on that. So, yeah, so that's what we did. So when he said that he collected money, immediately I pulled my phone out, typed in my bank details, everything, and said, and sitting there waiting, just waiting to send. And he said, to be honest, if I tell you that I am happy with this partnership, I'm lying. I said, okay. Before we even get there, I want you to, and I want you to think about this. If you own a business, what is your responsibility for your business? I'm just going to ask you that before I say what I have to say. What's your responsibility if you own a business?
To make sure it grows, make sure customers are happy and that you're getting sales, profit.
The in and out and everything. This guy told me that I want to know too much. He said, I want to know too much. He said, you want to know the Momo pin to authorize sales. He said, you want to know the pins for the camera, security camera, Saki. He said, you want to know the code for the till. You want to know all this. You want to see all this. You want to know all this. You don't need to worry about that. All you should be focusing on is us making money. I said, wait. I said, you're telling me as a businessman that you say you are, that I, who owns a business, should not know the operation and the running of my business because you want to be in control. That's what he said to me. When he said that to me, I'm like, yep. It's time to go.
Where did you find this person?
The problem, I know this guy from London. When, as I said, I started out in the music industry. So I used to make records at the other record shops. I used to sell my records, go around in London, all the record shops, and selling my records for what I produce. So that's how I met him. So when I came to Ghana and I met him and I realized he was just so close to me, I was like, hey, happy.
No. See, this is the one thing I always say to people in the diaspora. Just because the other person is also from the diaspora doesn't mean that you're aligned to work together.
There you go.
Because we let our guard down so much because you feel like you have similar, you're from a similar place and you understand each other.
Yes.
But sometimes they're the ones that can do you the worst.
And that's what I've learned the hard way, because I thought, as you just said, because we are from similar background. Okay, I'm Jamaican, you're Ghanaian, but we're from London. We understand that culture, the westernized culture. You understand? Now we are investing as business. And this may sound away, and this is why a lot of black business don't work, because we are not honest when it comes to collaborating. You understand me? We are not fair. We don't want to see you make the same as me or make more than me. So I rather tear you down. Because I was surprised. When I mean I was surprised. So when I typed my information in and he was like, I don't think I'm really, to be honest, I am not happy with this thing we are doing, you know. And he's going on like, he's itching like ticks is biting him or something like that. Or he's, you know what I mean, crazy. And he said, I want out of this, man. I just, boom. The moment he said that, I just, boom, and his phone go, bim, and he looked at me like he was surprised. And he looked at me, and I said, yeah, that's my account. Run back the piece. I said, that's my account. Send me back my money. I said, I'm not even going to get an evaluator to come and evaluate the business, see what it's worth at the moment. I just want the money that I invest back in my business. Just give me back my money and let me go. Disappointed.
Wow. So you walked away?
I walked away.
I want to know, is that business still running today?
Oh, yeah, it's running, but it's going down.
Really?
Yeah, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. All the staffs are going away.
So were you the chef at the time?
No. I was just the owner, overseer, because we have chefs, we have everybody. So based on my expertise, I'll go in the kitchen, and if there's certain things I've seen that's done right, I'll say, oh, just don't add less oil, add a bit more that, you know, whatever it is, just making sure plating, make sure it looks like this, you know, presentation, applying customer service, because, you know, I realize a lot of people are lacking customer service. So being there, making sure when we have sit down, as they sit down, you go approach them. Once they get the meal, 15, 20 minutes, go and check on them. You want something else. So giving them my expertise, 10 years or more, working in the hotel industry, the food industry, you understand? So that's what I was doing.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to say, like, you are lucky you got your money back. You were able to walk away clean.
I know.
Because some people would not have received their money back. So Even though, like you said, it was a bitter experience, it was also sweet because you got to learn some lessons, you know, along the way.
That's the most important things, you know. Anyone who is decided to go into business, just make sure you got all the relevant, dot the I's, cross the T's, don't trust. Don't go by face value. Don't go by because I know him or I know her. I'm gonna do. We are tired of hearing people cry. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. If I wasn't strong, I would cry. Yeah. Because in my mind I was like, as I said, I really wanted a restaurant. Yeah. And then I got one in Osu. I was like, that's where I really wanted one. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, now I'm looking at Facebook. I'm seeing the restaurant. I'm like, oh, I used to own that.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's crazy. Yeah.
What would you do different if you could do it all over again?
If I was to do that, I would have made sure that a lot of lawyers are involved. Paperworks are strong. Yeah. Every clause outline everyone's responsibilities. Exit clause, what is expected, so that when it comes down to it, you can't just tell me you want to walk away from something like that. Yeah. And if we're going to walk away, we're going to do it a way where I'm definitely not going to lose. Yeah. You understand? I'm not going to just take my money. I've invested time. Yeah. I've invested training these staff and all these things. You don't want to walk away from that when you have invested your money. So I'm making sure that all paperwork or... I could talk about this guy forever. The story is like... when I think about it, you could just go on because there's so many red flags that you overlook the red flags because you're trusting someone, you know, and this is a problem in Ghana. Building a trust can be hard amongst ourselves, especially when you're coming from outside. People see you as the walking money bag.
Oh walking ATM.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So that's what it is. So after that, I decided to launch Clark's Fury. Yes. On my own. Yes. On my own. And you know the funny part of it? When I launched it, I was smiling because I didn't have any business partner to tell me what to do.
Every decision is yours.
Yeah, every decision. Everything that I do, I know, okay, I got my chef. We talk. When I need what I need to prepare, she's going to do it. I got someone over there to make juice. You understand me? So I'm using all my contact. And I launched it out the 1st of January, 2026. Okay. You understand? Like, recently, boom. Yeah, like launch it. And
when was the restaurant thing? When did that happen?
That ended last year. Last year, December. Just before Christmas, it ended. Okay. Yeah, maybe he wanted all that Christmas sale money for himself, you know. He wanted that dirty December money on his for himself. Because December.
December,
You smile, man. You smile. So that's what he wanted. So you know what? Let me get rid of him fast.
It's like bigger, better things. You know?
Yeah. Because, as I said, I've launched Clark's Fury. Yeah. And since I've launched it, I have not looked back. I've never get up one day and said, I made a wrong mistake. I'm telling you, you know, I got repeat customers every week. I'm expecting sales. So I'm smiling like, thank you very much for giving me the lesson that I need and I should be on my own.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay, so tell me about Clark's Fury. How did you give birth to this idea?
I've always wanted to do something in Ghana. And coming to Ghana for many years, I've realized there's a market or there's a gap in the market that's missing. One of the things is the authentic Jamaican food.
I know, yeah.
And the worst part of it is, I'm not only saying it because I can cook. I'm saying it because I've speak to so many other people who has the same complaint.
I'm inclined to agree with you, actually.
Do you understand? Yeah. And, all right, realistically, if we go to a Chinese restaurant in Ghana, it's supposed to taste like Chinese food. Yeah. Regardless. Yeah. No matter where you want to get the ingredients from, it should have that familiarity of the Chinese food. Just the same for Indian or whatever it is. Italian food, pizza, you know, pasta, it's supposed to taste the same. So if someone is representing a culture or a market, you got to remember that people have traveled before and they already know what it tastes like. Yes. So when they come, I'm longing for some Jamaican food, you go and you think like, this was not what I got over there. So what's going on here? Yeah. You understand what I mean? So the only thing, when I saw that, I decided in my mind, what can I do? Try to create authenticity. So what I started out with first was jerk juice jollof combo. So
jerk juice jollof.
Yes.
What?
That was the first thing I started out. So I would do the jerk chicken. Then I'll have my chef do the jollof. And I said the drinks. So I put it together as a package. So I got it on Bold Foods. And then the orders are coming through Bold Food. And I'm like, hey, that big smile like, yeah. So I was like, people actually want this stuff. So, you know, I started out, that was working. I ended up went away. One-man band, so you got to close shop. So I went away. But then when I came back now, I'm more focusing on products. So I'm preparing the jerk marinade to marinate your meat, fish, whatever you want to marinate with it.
So someone just goes to the whatever, buys the chicken, and then they just use that, and that's all you have to do. Yeah,
you just buy the chicken, grab a spoon, 2 spoon, 1 spoon, put it on it, season it up, put it down for half an hour, 30 minutes, wherever, or overnight. Tomorrow, slap it in the oven, air fryer or your grill, good to go. You don't even have to add anything else to it. And then we do the barbecue sauce, which is, you know, you can use it as a dip.
Yeah.
Your chips, your yam chips, your plantain, your chicken fish, you dip in it and you go. And then I've added 2 more lines since I came back. I had the all-purpose Caribbean style, and I had the jerk seasoning. So now you have a full arrangement of everything you need to make a proper jerk chicken, jerk fish, jerk whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what's the feedback been like from customers?
The feedback has been great. They like the barbecue sauce, but since I've launched the marinade, the marinade is going.
Really?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, how do I use it? You know what I mean? Oh, because they, you know, but because they heard of the Jamaican-ness and all these things, so they want it. So the feedback is, this is what we've been looking for. This is really nice. I love it. I can't wait to buy it again. You understand me? So these are more, for me, it's very encouraging that I've actually done something that people want. Yeah. But I'm disappointed with you Jamaican restaurants.
What do you think the issue is with those restaurants?
The issue is they're compromising. Okay. You know, what compromising looks like, it means, okay, for your jerk, you need pimento seeds. Where you get it? You don't get pimento seeds in Ghana. So you're going to just put some onions and some scallions and some pepper, whatever it is, and just mix it up and say that is your jerk. But you're not getting the authentic spices that you actually, because when you go to Jamaica, everybody from the pimento seed all the way to the pimento bark, to the pimento wood, to the leaves, everything plays a major part in it. So some of these ingredients, they are compromising because you cannot get them here. You have to travel out to get them or have somebody ship them in. So some of the ingredients is not, like Scotch bonnet is hard, so you have to really search on how to find Scotch bonnet pepper. Yeah. And when you find it's expensive. You understand? So even though it's expensive, I have to put it in my stuff because I know that's one of the key ingredients. Yeah. I know, you understand me? And they are losing that. So they are not giving you the authentic. They put shit on it. Nobody wants shit on your jerk chicken. You understand?
I've had that before.
There you go.
Disgusting.
Nobody wants that.
I was so disappointed. Yeah. I ordered from a restaurant, and it said like jerk chicken. So I was like, okay, you know, you can't really go. You shouldn't be able to go wrong with jerk chicken. I ordered it, and I was like, it's shit all over it.
Yes.
I was like,
what is this? What? That kills the old taste. Remember, this is Ghana. You know what I mean? Shito. You're running it with your fish, your tilapia, you know me, you're putting it with certain things. You know, your green sauce, pepper sauce, you go with your yam chips. Yeah. So you know what each of these ingredients are paired with. You understand? Yeah. So you can't go paired jerk chicken with shito. No. You're now changing the old taste of it. Yeah. You know, your curry goat. We have specific curry. Indian curry is totally different from the curry we have in Jamaica. Do you understand?
Thank you for clearing that up.
So now when you go and you're buying the Indian curries that have been from wherever they are, it's not the same curry powder that you're getting from Jamaica. Right. That's why when you go to Jamaica, you'll be like, this curry is banging.
What's the difference between the two curries?
It's how it's made. It's how it's made. The Indian's different, you know what I mean? They put something totally different in it. They probably even add turmeric or whatever it is. Yeah. While the Jamaican curry is like, you know, I cannot give you how they make it, but I know that it has a flavor to it. Yeah. That when you taste it, you taste, yes, this is proper curry. You go to Trinidad again or wherever, their curry is different. Right. Everywhere you go, you get a different. So whatever curry we are buying here in Ghana is not going to give you the taste that you're looking for. And that is one of the main problem why the Jamaican restaurants are lacking, because they just, let's go down to the market, grab a little thing, roll it together, that is it.
I see.
You understand?
What you just said about the curry powder is so very true, because you know, when I buy curry powder here, I'm like, sometimes it's got this bitter taste as well.
There you go.
And I'm like, this doesn't taste like the curry that
you used to.
Different. And I could never quite work it out.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm disappointed. And one of the next thing I'm disappointed is I've approached a few Jamaican restaurants to give them samples of my product so that they can have a go, tell me if you like it, and then I can supply you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because, as I said, I done my training.
Yeah.
I've had more than 10 years experience in the kitchen, so I know exactly what something's supposed to taste like and feel like and look like. So when someone, we make our own. But then if I buy your food, it don't taste right, then you make your own. Yes, you did make your own. You made something different. You know, but as I say, I'm not criticizing business. You know, you got to try, you got to do your business. You got to whatever to make your money.
Yeah.
But sometimes we got to remember authenticity is the key to whatever it is.
Absolutely.
You know whatever you do. You understand? If you buy a knockoff Jordan, we know is a Chinese made. Then you need to go to Foot Locker. You understand what I mean?
No, absolutely. Because there are some places that I've tried Jamaican food from. I'm like, this is not Jamaican.
No.
This is basically just, you give me wache. With chicken with shit on it. This is not Jamaican food. And I feel like everybody's trying to claim that their food is Jamaican, but when you taste it, especially when you know what Jamaican food tastes like, you're like, it's not.
It's not. And that's what it is. Because it's a market. There's a gap in the market. What restaurant is not so popular in Ghana? Oh, Jamaican. Oh, you got a Jamaican descendant. Not that you're Jamaican descendant. You're born in America.
You never even been there.
You never even been there, I'm telling you. And if you've been there, you've probably been there once when you were a child. Your grandmother is from Jamaica, you know what I mean? Or your father, not even your father. Your father was born in the UK or America, so he's a descendant. So now, I can do it. Do you understand? I can do it. And then you come, you present something and say, because if you think about it, go around to the shops. Most of the owners is a descendant of a Jamaican. You know, the last person I wouldn't call a location. I don't want to go there. Go find, you know, and I met the owner. And like, hey, I'm Jamaican. She said, oh yeah, me too. My grandmother is Jamaican. Blah 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 blah. And you own this? She said yes. And I was like, oh nice. I said, you know what I do? I make sauce. You know, I make seasoning. I make really, yeah. I said, can I send you a sample? You know, give me your number. Oh, sure. I took the number. And I called the first time, and I think who is this? I said, oh, it's Scot. The guy you met at the restaurant who will make this. Oh, I'm quite busy at the moment. I'll call you back,
Sounds about right.
You can hear a pin drop since about years now.
Oh, my. I will never understand why people are not open to collaboration, because you do different things. Like I feel like the people that I know that do good Jamaican food, right? They have a niche and they have that and they stick to that.
To it,
Do you know what I'm saying? So if you have a niche that's in the Jamaican space and somebody else has a niche, I don't see why you can't work together.
We don't like to collaborate.
And that's not just Jamaicans, that's everywhere.
No, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. We are not willing to collaborate because we feel like collaborate is going to reduce our profits. Do you understand? You know, if I was going to make 50,000 cities, no, I have to give away 20. I'm broke. You understand? But when you go out there in the wider world and you see all these people and what they have invested, they're investing into so many different pots and places because they realize that they are going to get something from it, and they are helping you to get something from it. And they may have avenues how to take it from point A to point, you know what I mean, wherever it is. You know, I'm open for collaboration. Good investors though. You know, but
no,
good thing. But but I just feel like we need to evaluate ourselves and start looking and seeing how can we move our business from one place, because business needs expansion. It's not just me sitting on the corner of the street side in my little my little shop. No, we need to have one in Leboni. We need to one in Airport City. You know what I mean, East Legon, Cantonment. We need business in and around, and if we can expand to the whole of West Africa, why can't we do it? You know what I mean? Because most of the biggest successful people, they're investors, investing with a lot of people outside of Accra itself.
Yeah.
So it's just scary, you know. It's a scary world that a lot of people don't want to take the chances.
Yeah.
But I've had my fair share. I'm still open for collaboration, but I would, as you said before, I will approach things totally different.
Yeah. You should. Okay, so tell me about now the music side. What's that looking like at the moment?
Music side is looking okay. If I say that, yeah, I'm making millions from it, yet I'm lying. Don't believe me. Don't believe me.
I love that.
I'm lying, pa. As I said, so for me, the music thing in Ghana, there's a lot of talent, a lot of young talent, but you know, most of them are looking for investors, and it's hard as a producer or a record label to invest in artists. Yeah. Why? Loyalty. A lot of artists are not loyal. They tell you, and I tell you, I've approached so many people because I was going to sign a particular artist. Really good, really good. We did about 5 songs together. And everybody I go to advise, should I sign, should I sign, should I sign? I'm talking about players who work on a radio station, players in the industry. No, don't sign. Don't sign. Because they're not loyal. Because it's like, once they get to that place, now all of a sudden their names are everywhere and they sell you out for somebody else a bigger check. So they forgot that you were the one who was bringing them along the way and bring them to where their levels are.
But is that not something you can put in a contract?
You can bind them in a contract, but do you really want to bind somebody for 5 years or, you know what I mean, or long, indefinitely, you know what I mean, because you're trying to control them. You know, that means it's a form of control. So realistically, all you do it now, just sign a single. So for me, music is okay. We have released a few songs. I work with a few upcoming artists. We have a few projects that's coming out soon. Some projects that's already out. So we just keep chipping away each and every day and just, you know, just taking it to the next level.
So are you performing yourself?
No. I'm too old. I said it already. I'm an old man. Look at this face.
Hey, some people go forever, you know. They got their walking stick and they're still performing.
You know what? I tell you what. To be honest, I miss it. It's something that I really love. But then I'm looking at myself and I'm like, you're getting too old, man. You understand? It's not that I'm old, but I just feel within myself that, you know, if I had a bit more youth, as I said, when I came and I was in American House, at that time, I was young and I was ready, you know what I mean?
Because I remember you had some good things happen.
That's what I'm saying. Things was happening. I was everywhere, like literally. And so that is the time. Like now, I'm okay with producing. I mix, master. So anybody who wants their song to be mixed or mastered, I do that. You know what I mean? Adverts, if people want advice adverts, I create adverts for people. You understand me? So I do all that. So I'm enjoying it. You know? Still trying to get rich. So come on, guys. You know what I mean? Come help me to get up there.
I love that.
But
it sounds like you're very busy though. You've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
You like it like that?
I like it like that because when it's quiet, you're thinking like, what's going on? You understand? The days just passing you by, you just sit there like, no, something need to happen. So for me, you know, I built a studio at the property. Because you've been there, but you probably didn't know that I was building a studio. So I got a studio there. So people come in and out. They rent the space if they want, or I just do the work for them. So you know what I mean? I'm constantly having project, like, you know what I mean, going. So Okay.
How are you able to work that alongside the food business? I guess because you're not cooking.
I made the sauce and stuff.
You make the sauce, but I guess then you jar it and then you're done. Is that how you do it, right? So then you're free to do now other things.
Yes, because once you made a batch, the batch is there, so you know now you watch it, you start going down and you say, okay, I've got to this number, now I got to rebatch again. You understand? Because I made my stuff in small batches.
Right,
You know, because I want to keep everything fresh, authentic. You know, I don't want to have boxes piling up of jars just sitting there waiting to this. So no, fresh batch. So as I said, if I make some, say this weekend, I know that I have enough to last me for a week sale. So during that period of time now, that's when I go into the studio now. I can take my time to mix, master, record somebody. I remember one time, oh my God, this is crazy. When I was started out the food part of it, the juice jollof. I was in the middle of a session and then my bolt up goes off. order come in. I say, hey, give me 1 minute.
You have to go sort that out.
And then I have to go prepare the meal, package it, and then come back in the studio. Oh my gosh, one-man band, isn't it? But it was good. It was good.
That's
it's good
how
experience.
we start, until we grow. Yeah.
So you can afford the help, the additional staff to do things.
Yeah.
I do have someone who helps. You know what I mean? Whenever I'm ready, okay, let's go to the market, grab the ingredients, whatever it is, and preparation, and then we do what we got to do. So.
Okay, that's nice. So tell me, what's Ghana life been like for you?
Ghana,
outside of business.
Ghana has been good. Ghana is home. It's like I'm at home. So for me, it's just okay. I get up in the morning, whatever I need to do, I do. If I don't need to do anything, I don't have any difficulties getting around. The language barrier, some people don't speak. You know what I mean? The English. My tree is kakra, you know. So I will try to.
Yes.
But I'm embarrassed. It's so bad.
Why?
I got a story for you guys. This is crazy.
Hit us with the story.
So I went to the shop and I wanted to buy sobolo. So I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, how do I say this in tree?
Yeah.
So let me show up my tree skills. And I'm like, I said, Pacho, sobolo bako. Medasi. And she laughed at me. She said, this here tree, you have killed this tree.
Oh,
and
really?
I'm like, and I'm like, I don't know any other way, because I'm okay, bako is one.
One, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you please, I'm telling you thank you.
Yeah, like,
and I tell you what I want.
Okay, you done it,
I done it, but she laughed at me. So for me, my confidence in speaking it, even though I can hear a little of it, you know what I mean, and I know a few words, I know so much. But for me to go and start saying it is just my accent kills it. My Jamaican accent kills it, and my bitter English accent also does. Just finish it.
But you still got very strong accent after all these years, you know.
It cannot go, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm in the music space, so when I'm writing a song, I'm writing it in Jamaican patois, in that dialect. So I'm always into that zone constantly, even though I don't think about it. Right. It's just like, it cannot go anywhere. It just, no matter what I do, even if I try to speak perfectly Queen's English, it's just sitting there. So I just embrace it. Because I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Accent, you wouldn't
I can't hear it. But sometimes it gets to me, because now I'm thinking, I can't speak Jamaican. Let me try speak English for people. Because yesterday, a customer came yesterday to order. They ordered a grill pack. And he came to pick it up. And then he came out and he started to speak tree. But I understand what he was saying. And then I said, yeah, man, just do it. Oh, you're Jamaican?
Yeah.
I just lost myself into that moment, you understand? So,
Okay. So tell me, what has been like the best thing that's happened to you in Ghana here? Tell me like your high.
My high is, I'm at peace. I feel like I've always lived here. You know, it's not like I feel like I'm coming in. No, I feel like I've always been here. I feel at home. I feel less stress. I just feel good. And the fact that I'm doing what I love, it just make me complete. Like, you know what? I live here. I got somewhere to live. I got a business here and I'm doing this. So for me, it's just the whole complete package of I'm contented where I'm at. I need more sicker. Come,
We all need more, yes.
But I need all that. But it's just that I'm okay. I feel good. So my eyes is just knowing that I'm here and I'm enjoying myself. You understand?
Tell me, what has been your lowest moment? Have you ever had a time where you're like, I think I need to just leave Ghana. I'm ready to go back.
Do I? That's a good question. I don't think per se that I have I'm going to go Ghana, No. I may have had that moment before. But not like, I may have that moment when I came back that time and all the glitters was now matte color, you know what I mean? All the shine wasn't there. Then I need to leave. But for me, I don't say I want. There's certain things I would have wished that changed. I don't know about East Legon or, you know what I mean, Cantonment or all these places, but I know the lights out of my problem. You understand? That gets to me sometimes. production wise. You know, if I'm in the studio in the middle of a session,
yes.
Sorry guys, there's no light. Then you gotta sit around and wait for or if during the midst of my production preparing my stock, and then lights gone, my blender won't operate. You understand me?
Yeah.
So now it's forcing you to do things you probably never budget for, like go buy yourself a power, you know what I mean, a generator or solar. So now you're going into budgeting something that you weren't budgeted for. You know, so those are the things, you know, lights out, water, you know, those. But apart from that, everything is fine. I don't want to leave. I don't think I'm leaving. I'm here.
That's nice. Okay, so what would you say to someone who's moving to Ghana, right? And they're thinking about either starting a business or building a house? Which one would you say takes precedence?
Presidency is home. You can start a business and rent somewhere, but then your money is going into rent. Yeah. You know, I say if you can acquire a piece of land somewhere, it doesn't have to be in Accra, it could be Kaswa, wherever, you know what I mean, outside skirt, wherever it is. You get a piece of land, put up something small, 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom, something comfortable that you can say, you know, this is where I am. So get some home first. Then once you're comfortable there, then you go into your business. You understand? Some people might say, no, do business first. But having a business, I have nowhere to stay. Yeah. What's the point? Yeah. And if that business is not lucrative enough, that making you enough money to cover you to buy a house, then you're stuck in the same place. You know what? I wish I did build a house first. Because your rent in Accra these days is not cheap. Yeah. You understand me? So build first. Build first. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But you should have built a couple of years back though. Yeah.
Definitely. The earlier you can build, the better.
Because the cities, I know they say it's getting stronger, but for me it's not strong. You know what I mean? I rather add the big wad than add the thin wad. You understand? So I would say you should have built back then. You know what I mean? When things were a little bit more cheaper. Because as we know, price goes up all the time.
Up and it never comes down.
Yeah. So now it might be a little bit more harder to build because you can still build if you have it, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me, where can people find you if they want to order your food, if they want to do music with you, all of that?
I'm right here. Accra. I'm right here in Accra. You can find me. But so you can find me I'm on every social media, man. You know what I mean? If you look for Clark's Fury, CLARKS and Fury, you know, like Fireburn, you know, and on Instagram, the same thing, Clark's Fury, TikTok Clark's Fury, you know, Facebook Clark's Fury, the same. Then the same for music, as you can see, 77 beats, that's the label right there. Okay. Don't get it twisted. And see, and my number, can I chuck my number in there?
Yes, you can.
See there. Don't buzz off my phone for no reason. 0531 840 830. That's the number you can reach me on WhatsApp. You can order your sauce, your jerk barbecue. We should show them this stuff, you know. Your jerk barbecue sauce, the marinade sauce, the all-purpose sauce. If you're vegetarian, have it.
Let's see your product.
We got them right there. Okay, let's see. Don't worry, I'll leave the bag there with you.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You leave the bag with me.
Right. Now let's start with this. Right. So we got the jerk barbecue sauce.
I like the packaging. It's lovely.
Proper something this in and ramp with it.
It's not shito.
Proper thing this. So that's the jerk barbecue sauce. So this one is just a dip. You can have it on your side of your plate. You know what I mean? You can also use it to cook. Okay. So meaning if you're doing like your barbecue chicken, not the full-on jerk, but barbecue, you can use this and brush it on your chicken while you grill it, you know what I mean? Okay. And that give you that flavor also. Right. You understand? But mainly this is just on the side. You dip your chicken, whatever your chips, whatever it is, and you have that and I like that.
Okay. Do you have to keep this in the fridge?
Yeah, keep it refrigerator after open. Right. It has some shelf life where you can keep it up, but I recommend it. Keep it in your fridge. It lasts longer like anything else. You understand? See, and now so we got the jerk marinade. This is what the Jamaican restaurant are missing with the jerk chicken. Go to your next Jamaican restaurant and say, hey, get some of Clark's Fury's marinade. I
like your boldness.
Yeah, so marinade. All right, so this has every ingredients in it that you will need to season your meat, fish, pork, beef, lamb, whatever, oxtail. rub some of this on your meat, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Pop it down half an hour overnight, and you're good to go. So that's a marinade.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're gonna
be having a good time.
You're gonna give me a review on this.
Oh yes.
You're gonna have a review.
Will.
All right. So now. Now we got a dry powder, so this is the all-purpose, right? So this, as I said, vegetarian can use it, not just for meat, fish, you can use it on your veg to season. This got everything else that from the Caribbean vibe, you know what I mean? All-purpose season. Okay. Whoever knows what an all-purpose season, it means it's good for everything.
Yes.
It's all-purpose.
I love all-purpose, yes.
Right, and then now we got a magic powder. This is the jerk seasoning, dry rub. So basically, the marinade and this would be similar.
Right.
So this is a dry version of that. That's a wet version. So they are the same. So if you don't want to use the wet, you can always use the dry. Just sprinkle it on, season it up. If it's not strong enough or you want a little bit more salt, you can add a bit more salt to it if you want for taste. But it's good enough on its own. Okay. You understand? So that's the jerk seasoning.
Okay.
Jerk seasoning, jerk chicken, jerk seasoning. You understand?
I love that.
Yeah, so there you go. So currently a lot of people are buying these two together. So this is what we call a grill pack. Because what you need is just get your meat ready, finish it. You understand what I mean? Yeah. And then these are just additives that people can really go and you understand? But this is the perfect combo right there. Okay. Perfect combo.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. Yeah. So people can hit you up, reach out to you on your socials, your WhatsApp, all of that good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said. Our main sales is via WhatsApp, social media. We're on Bold Foods still, you know, we sell them through Bold Foods and Gigi and the whole works that you can ever think about. Yeah. We're on there, so people can always just look it up. Yeah. We're a small brand, trying to expand, and you know, we have to do things as something, no matter how small it is, we got to do something, you know, to contribute to whatever ways. Absolutely. And for me, this is my knowledge. Yeah. This is my training, my skills. So I'm just expressing it through my own product for other people to enjoy it. So that's what it is.
Actually, I was going to wrap up, but I just have one last question for you. Why didn't you do this in the UK?
You know what? I started something in the UK. The UK is too big. And I met Levi Roots, Mr. Reggae Sauce. So then I couldn't want to step on his corner because he's already doing the reggae jerk season and all these things. So I felt like if I did do this product in the UK, I would be lost. I'll be
Too
lost.
much competition.
Because you have Grace, you have next one, and then Levi Roots. There's so many different brands in the UK. But when you come to Ghana, you can find some. But who's making it?
I get you.
Where's it coming from? You understand what I mean? And most of them is importing, charging you importing fees. So by the time you go to buy it, the prices are already up sky high. While now I am making it local. I've got some ingredients comes in. That the key ingredients comes in, but the rest I just get them from local produce and stuff like that. So Ghana is the place.
I love that. Thank you so much. You've done a great interview today. I've actually really enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
And thanks for having me. You know what? Because I watch your program, you know what I mean? And I remember the last one we did, and I said to myself, like, you know, that, and I'm still cussing you out. I'm cussing her out because I said to her that I'm coming to come cook. And we just vibe and chat and me I show you outfit. You understand me? I say,
talk to her. No. Our next one, because we're following you in your journey. So the next one, I'm coming to eat some food. So we're gonna cook.
Yeah. Of course. We can do something quick, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
I can't wait.
Thank you guys for, you know what I mean, as I said, for sticking with us to the end, because I'm just a crazy guy just telling you what it is.
It's been good. I like people with personality, you know? Makes my job easier.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Guys, that's the end of today's video. I've really enjoyed this. Please do follow Scott and all the amazing things he's doing. So Clark's Fury, remember that. Follow him on all his socials, okay? If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget to also like, comment, and share this video. Until next time, we are out. Nasifafa.
Straight.
That's it.
Yeah,
I love that.